Flesh tear patterned chainsword featuring extended barbed blades that cause prolonged bleeding in its victims.
Thank you, Commander. The 85th Venderland has begun its assault on the Spire. The heretics are resisting, but without their defensive guns, they will crumble. It is good to see them suffering the wages of their sins. DeRosa out.
I didn't see the red bar for a moment. Okay. To prevent that mistake happening again. I'm sure I could probably balance the corruption and tainted. But let's not. Let us not. Oh. Ooh. Alright. Looks kind of silly. Uh. Chapter records tell of a veteran Yanis who wore this armor in battle against the Chaos champion Trius. Since then, dozens of Blood Ravens have fought countless campaigns in this venerable power armor, but very few have died in it. 2 stamina combat discipline, 100 health and 3 health regeneration. Mantle of Stone. It'll do. Wait. The thing with this... Yeah, this can go beyond. Nice. Ooh, that's cute. 25% chance per hit of 25% chance per hit to heal yourself. Okay, that sounds. That's not great. Basically, you 1 in 4 shots have a 1 in 4 chance of, healing for 15 health. That's still, I suppose, there's a lot of shots going out. That's the balance of it. But eh.
Commander, the Black Legion.
Hold on. You can hear me, you can hear the game, you can see the game and indeed recording. 04, 05, 06, 07. Okay, that is really low. Oh, mitigation. Want to raise the audio for this because it's probably too quiet, but I can do.
The Black Legion is attacking a detachment of Blood Raven scouts. Sergeant Priam led a group of initiates to investigate an intermittent positioning signal emanating from the depths of the Calderas Desert. They expected to recover the remains of brothers lost during the Tyranid War. They found the Black Legion laying in wait. We cannot allow the Chaos Legions to destroy them.
I will be switching out for the sword this guy's sword for the one I'm getting on this mission. Because it is very nice.
Attacking a detachment of Blood Raven scouts.
Priam to command. We require tactical aid and fire support. Under attack from Chaos Space Marines. We are making for seawall ruins. The traitor legions have already killed 8 scouts and taken 5 others.
Also, onto my scouts to die corrupts all squads. A fellow sorcerer commands a force of Chaos Space Marines and Plague Marines. Time is short, move quickly or initiates will die. The Blade of the Unrelenting. Anointed by Azariah Vijay himself in the early days of the chapter, this holy power sword deals massive damage to the minions of the ruinous powers. In addition, if wound is reduced to low health, holy relics in the sword project a force shield, causing incoming damage to reduce energy instead of health. which is the Iron Halo effect. So this is nice.
Another falsified chapter signal. This is Eliphas's handiwork. I am certain of it. And that of the turncoat who gave the signal rights to it.
I trained Priam and several of those initiates myself. I will not abandon them now. I am going on this mission.
Just the last guy that was like that was just like, is that an order? I was like, no, no sir. Yeah, I'll just have to leave it at this. I don't really like using Cyrus. He's more of a... You have to be smarter with him.
Commander, the Black Legion is attacking a detachment of blood...
Securing automated foundries, imperial shrines, and communication raids gives you an edge in your crusade against chaos. First squad secures Windows assets earns redemption for his acts of corruption. Secondly, securing each asset type awards you a special piece of war gear, a Signum, Rosarius, or Locator Beacon. These powerful artifacts grant the ability to call artillery strikes, gain temporary invulnerability, or deploy heavy bolter turrets. Each of these starts with a useful replenishment filled with strategic supplies dropped from a supply crate.
What in the Emperor's name are they doing?
Abducting my initiates.
Chaos minions are attacking in force, Commander. Our initiates need support.
Tactical squad. What a ton of health. Like, God, I'm jealous. Should have switched this guy to his staff, I think. Do it. Kill.
Another group of traitors took prisoners and headed west. Emperor only knows what fate the heretics have in store for them.
Peace, Priam. The Blood Ravens will not abandon their own.
We will find these initiates.
Just need to do this, then we'll cut across this way. This is probably the Chaos Portal.
Objective D.
You know, mate, if you're just gonna crouch there, you could have helped at least taken that for me. Do it. Get in there. Yo.
Cannot slip away.
Challenge it.
On my way. I will destroy their life. They watch us still. In melee. Cannot slip away. Excellent space marines. Locked in melee.
Do it. Taking up a new position. Move quickly. Acknowledged. Scouts here, still engaged. By his will. Getting a better vantage. I will carry the vaccine, brothers.
Our thanks, brothers.
Don't run that way.
It has been captured for your use.
All into position, initiate.
The corruption of chaos is on us!
Do it.
Suffer the fate of the heretic.
Fear not the psyker!
The enemy has targeted this area.
Praise the Emperor! We will vanquish these heretics yet. There is the Sorcerer who leads these traitors. He dies.
Foot soldiers, trying to get a precise count. Yes.
For 1,000 years, I have cultivated the power of the Dark Gods.
Ready to detonate, Commander.
He sadly doesn't sound near as awesome as the guy from the first game.
A step at a time. I doubt they ever saw what killed them.
The corruption of chaos is on us! I know. Within, you tremble and cry.
I think this is the Chaos Portal. It feels like an attempt, but just It's not quite. It's not as good. I love listening to his malicious purrs. It was delightful.
Scout squad ready for orders.
Your power is meager, your courage false. They are drawing those scouts into the warp. Kill that chaos filth. Kill them all. Under attack. All of the lives have gone. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Enemy falls. This way. What's in melee? Our librarian has fallen in battle.
No, he hasn't.
Moving. Placing explosives. Cyrus here. Under fire.
Flee.
The rift is closing. Our brothers are safe.
For now.
Smash. Do it. Oh, that was a bit rough. Okay. Let's finish these off.
Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers.
Do it.
The corruption of chaos is on us. Target eliminated. Go, brothers.
Just random tactical squads turning up at... Oh, wait. Sorry, no, my map got turned. And I also completely misread it. So, everyone, over here. Well, I'm not great. Well, the scouts aren't great. I'm not great with them.
Fall into position.
May as well get them. Okay, now I'm with you, Budget Sindri.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers. The chapters are true.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Move yourselves, traitors! Beset me!
Cyrus here. Under fire. Under suppression fire.
Chaos shall never triumph! The traitor legions are here.
Now we can go deal with them. Presumably sacrifice will go through, and then we'll have to kill it in ascended form. Tzeentch, eh?
Scouts here.
Chaos Force is targeting me!
Okay, he's smart enough to run from it. He ain't. Do it. Suppress him.
Tell of my honor and glory. Tell of my death. Can escape the yawning abyss.
For the chapter! Sergeant Pryor, report.
Captain Diomedes? What is the honor guard doing on Calderis?
We go where the chapter wills. Now report.
Of course, Captain. The Black Legion used a chapter locator signal to ambush us. How they obtained it,
Facts, Sergeant. Do not speculate.
Here are the facts, Captain. The Black Legion killed many scouts, but abducted more. This is the second trap!
Thaddeus, be quiet.
Enough, Sergeants. Commander, take your strike team and return to your strike cruiser, or wait further orders. Sergeant Priam, gather your initiates and prepare for transport to Firebase Argus. The events of this day are to remain strictly secret. Knowledge is power, Blood Ravens. Guard it well.
Yeah, huh. No bonus for the factories anymore, sadly. Book of Ogar. From the fires of betrayal unto the blood of revenge, we bring the name of Hogar, the bearer of the word, the favored son of chaos. All praise be given to him. A relic of the Woodbearer's Legion, this foul tome resonates with the darkest secrets of the Chaos Gods. Ironically, the Imperial Dogma was actually largely wrote by Logar. And again, with all the sons that fell to chaos, Emperor fucked up majorly on them. It's a running team for him. Despite how above humanity he is, he's the biggest fuck up. Look at Angron. Angron was raised as all the Primarchs were separated at birth, landed on different planets, and raised differently. When it came to Lehman, he had a drinking contest, an eating contest, and a brawl, which the Emperor gladly participated in. He participated in a contest with Vulcan and saved Vulcan's life. He showed traits that they would respect. But then when it comes to sons that would fall, he shits on all over them from the get-go. Like, with Angron, he was raised as a gladiator. Um, he was going to fight to the death alongside his gladiator brothers and sisters against the slavers. The Emperor could have easily been like, "All right, fine, but but I will fight alongside you, my son." And it would have been a guaranteed win. There wouldn't have been any issue with him taking to the field, even if he, gimped himself, because like he can appear in different forms and all this. It wouldn't have been any actual danger to him. But instead, he just teleports Angron up and's like, "Fuck you," and lets the rest of them die, sealing Angron's inevitable betrayal. Logar was raised very religiously. He just wanted something to believe in. Well, the Emps, from what I've heard, never told Logar he didn't want to be worshipped as a god. He merely let Logar preach that he was a god for it was either a decade to a few or outright century, before telling Logar no, in the form of having having Gilman glass his city, and then psionically forcing Logar to bow to him. It like brings on a full-on nosebleed out of him from the sheer force of it. He buckled him, he bowed him. Like, with some of the sons, he was, he could play ball with them. But for all the sons that fell to chaos beyond maybe Horus, he was a gobshite from the get-go. It was inevitable that they would side against him. That's the city that he destroyed on Logar was his pride and joy. Something he truly loved, and he had it scorched off the map. It might have been more egregious than this, but yeah, it's just like he meant to buy that the Emps is this really intelligent being, but he's just like chronically holding the retard ball. It's like lodged up his anus. It's just like he cats. Nice. Modified fire, hellfire toxic rounds, especially effective against Tyranids. Also features the Apothecary's Oath of Service emblazoned near the barrel. But yeah, utter gobshite. I know it's meant to be all grimdark, but I don't see where... There's an issue with trying to be all grimdark and whatnot. You have to do it right, otherwise your characters come off less grimdark and more retarded. Like, darr, as, vital organs start drooling out their mouth. Yeah, like, Forrest Gump is just, like, feeling embarrassed for them. But I swear there's a very similar, like, loading screen in the other thing. It's completely thrown me off.
As soon as possible. Captain Diomedes is initiating a stand-down order for all Blood Ravens on the planet. You must continue your pursuit of the Black Legion.
Why would Diomedes prevent us from doing that?
The Chapter Master dislikes contact with the Black Legion. Diomedes will enforce his will.
Davian is correct, Commander. Chapter Master Kyrus has pulled Blood Ravens back from battles with the Black Legion before. He might abandon this whole sector instead of facing that band of traitors.
That would leave our recruiting worlds to the enemy.
Precisely. You must stop these raids before that happens. Angelos out.
Commander, I have been reviewing the data we recovered from the astronomic array. I believe the ancient space hulk designated Judgment of Carrion is about to appear in this sector. It may allow us to identify our traitor. Should you require more information, I am at your disposal.
Yeah, I would like to actually understand how.
Diomedes is a hero of the chapter. Why keep us from the fight?
Diomedes has always been a political animal. If the chapter master wants the Blood Ravens off Calderis, Diomedes will not question him.
Captain Diomedes does his duty, as should we if such an order comes.
Enough. The enemy is kidnapping our initiates and laying traps for us across the sector, and we should do nothing? It is not my duty to follow the edicts of fools.
There is a bit in the Art of War, from what I remember, it's faint, that basically if the general to phrase it my way, governs battle. If the king commands you to retreat or pursue or attack, is irrelevant. The general decides. So if the king decides attack and general's like, that's a terrible idea, he is in the right to say no. He is in the right to ignore that king's command. Presumably, politely, whatever, but he's in the right to refuse to follow that order. And vice versa, if the king wants him to retreat and he sees attack as the best option, he should attack. So, though actually in this, the the Art of War is it's wrote by one of the blue space commies, so I'm not sure if they would really appreciate me referencing Xenos texts. Not kidding. Apparently, there was a was it Admiral Puretide, General Puretide? I can't remember the Tau's title, or name, but there's a legendary general, and when they gave quotes from him, it was actually apparently outright lines from the Art of War.